Hey there, what's going on, everybody? Go ahead and jack this mic up. Hopefully the audio is good here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to you guys. Thank you for taking the time to rock with me if you choose to do so. I literally just jumped right up into this, and we're going to see how it goes. I've got a story to share with you guys today, so that'll be good. Probably quite a bit of other stuff to talk about as well. So happy Monday. Here we are. Let's get up into this. All right. Everything good to go? Hopefully everything's working. Hey, there we are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. Kevin, number one. Mr. B Green, number two. Shout out to you. I always see those Cash App donos come through, and I always see them late, but I wanted to say thank you for those. I don't see them till after the live stream, but Mr. B Green, I appreciate you. Mick Dre, what's going on? Power Toys, what's going on? Drake Dale, what's going on, brother? Spoiler, I did not get an opportunity to put the heater together. I know you're going to be pissed at me for that. And today is... I'm paying the price. Cannot feel my toes out here. Yeah. Shout out to everybody, man. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you watched football. I hope you stayed warm. Hope you got a chance to check out some videos. We shared some good videos over the weekend, and I've got some good videos on the way. In the Bammer, got some good stuff that hasn't been edited yet. The video that I've got for today is going to be one of two videos similar to this fashion. So I hope you'll take the time to check that out. Ghetto God, what's going on, tall guy? Shout out to all the channel members here. Hope everybody is doing well. So I titled this thing, I Got Some Special Favoritism. Story time. Oh boy. Andrew says, let's go Bucks. Shout out to Mike Evans hitting on that $3 million bonus. Shout out to Baker Mayfield. Tom Brady with the glazing out there. Baker throwing dimes 30 yards to the end zone, toe tapping and such. Yeah, man. Detroit, shout out to y'all. Hope y'all do well this season. I'd like to see y'all for the Super Bowl. Win it, I mean. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and share with you guys a story, and then we'll get into everything else. Get right to the point, which I normally don't. I got some special favoritism. It happened on Saturday. It's never before happened in my life. So this is kind of a big deal. And what it involves is an even bigger deal, because this could have really been a bad situation that would have set me back in a major way. Thank God this happened. So Saturday, my wife and I, we go out maybe twice a month, and we got a babysitter. We're going out to dinner. We're trying to stay in the local vicinity, and we've got a couple of little spots that we like to go to, bar/restaurant, sports bar area type of places. And we went to 3 places, all literally right on my damn street, basically. So we were able to just park and go. We go to the first place, we park the car, go to the first place, leave from there, go to the second place, we get some dinner there. And as we were leaving from the second place to go to the third place, mind you, we only go out from like 6:30 till 9:30. We get 2 hours. So we're doing all of this in 2 hours. As we're coming around the corner to go to the third place, the parking lot where we parked at's literally right across the street from this third place. And as we're coming around the corner, it's probably 8 o'clock at night, I see a bunch of lights in the parking lot, and I don't know what's going on, but I quickly realized that there's a tow truck in the parking lot towing my wife's vehicle. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the last thing that I need. Now, let's talk about this parking lot real quick. There's an organization with a huge brick and mortar building. It used to be a community college. Now it's an organization that's geared toward women entrepreneurs, and mostly like black women entrepreneurs, I believe. And it's a huge, huge conglomeration. It's been there for about a year and a half. Well, I guess, and I would be made to learn that on Saturday, they own that parking lot. I should have known when I parked in the parking lot because there was only like 2 cars there when I parked there. And yeah, there's a bunch of signs in the parking lot that says, you know, parking for the organization only, towing strictly enforced. But me being not the sharpest tool in the box, I'm thinking to myself, well, the organization is only open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's 6:30 in the evening on Saturday when we park in the parking lot. So I'm thinking to myself, if they're not open, maybe they're not going to. Needless to say, we come around the corner at 8 o'clock at night, walking. And there's a freaking tow truck in the parking lot. My wife's vehicle is completely up on the tow truck. Front wheels up in the air. Tow truck's ready to take the car away. Back wheels are on the little small wheels that they put underneath the back wheels. So I'm like, yo, my wife's like, try to go stop them, do something. I'm like, so I run over there. I'm like, yo, hey. So I get over there. Dude's doing the ratchet strap on the back wheels. I'm coming around the front of the tow truck. He's going back to the driver's side. I'm thinking this dude's getting a gun. I don't know what's going on. And I'm not being like aggressive because that's what I'm assuming he's doing. I'm just trying to save the vehicle. So the tow truck driver and me, we engage in conversation. No disrespect, no, craziness. But, how would you react if you see your car getting towed? You want to try to save your car. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you can't park here. This parking is strictly for the organization. I'm like, dude, it's Saturday. It's 8 o'clock at night. They're not even open. They own it. You can't park here. I'm like, dude, we live on this street. Here's the decal on the bumper of the car. Thought that might save us. Certainly it did not. Buddy's telling me they tow in the vehicle and that's it. But then all of a sudden, the dude, like literally, the dude looks at me and he's like, Joe? He's like, man, I've been watching your content for years. I'm like, yo, this don't even happen no more. I can't even remember the last time I've been out where somebody actually recognized me. In 2017, during the height of my success, that didn't even happen all that often. It'd be every so often. It's probably been a year since somebody recognized me, maybe 6 months. He's like, dude, I've been watching your content for years. Man, I'm about to put this thing down right now. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Your boy got some special treatment out there. I was going to title this live stream, I received special treatment on Saturday night. Probably would have been the wrong vibe right there. Probably would not have passed the vibe check. So this story gets even crazier. He's like, yeah, man, hey, I used to live, right next or right across the street from Jew Man. He's like, I've been watching you forever. I'm like, this is wild. Here's the crazy thing. I did a video. I shared it with you guys, I think yesterday, the Lucky video. In the beginning of that video, Lucky was talking about a tow truck incident that happened at the Walmart parking lot. When I come up on the tow truck before me and dude engage in the conversation, I see the name of the tow truck company. It's the same company as towing everybody's shit out of the Walmart. So we get to talking about that. I'm like, oh, you work for this company? He was like, yeah, I only do this for, it's a side job. He's like, I know the owner. We get to talking about the whole Walmart situation, and he's, telling me about that. But what's even crazier is that Buddy owns a painting business as well. So we get to talking about that. I'm like, yo, what's the name of your company? He tells me the name of his company, and I'm like, hold on. I think I know this name. And I'm like, damn, I think I lost out to some apartments to said company. Now, I don't know for certain or not, but I think that I did. I mean, and I can even think, I even know the apartments in question. So dude drops the car. I give him all of the money in my wallet as a sign of thank you. It was $37, I believe. Or something along those lines. And I said, look, man, I'd like to do something with you. You got a painting business. You seem to be doing good with the painting business. It tells me he's doing commercial and residential work. I said, let me come and see you on one of your jobs. We could film something, put something together for you. Maybe I'd do a video for you to share on social media as a good omen, or a token of gratitude. Better way to word it. So, yeah, man, I got some special favoritism. It has never happened. And here's the crazy thing. I got some special favoritism because of social media. That has never before awarded me anything in regards to that. Been plenty of times when I've wanted to try to use it. Like, do you know who I am? Maybe like during the height of my success. I think I even did so one time when I was beefing with a print-on-demand merch company. In the very beginning of my success, I was like, yo, do you know who I am? Who the hell did I think that I was? Buddy saved me like $200. That tow fee would have been probably about that. So I moved the car. My wife and I, we have drinks and something at the last place that we were at. And I'm looking up the organization because I just want to see the reviews on the place. They've got 10 reviews, a 4-star rating, and 2 1-star reviews. And do you know that both the 1-star reviews are for people who had their car towed out of the parking lot? How are you going to gatekeep a whole ass parking lot that sits in between a bunch of restaurants? I mean, you got 1, 2, 3 restaurants that surround the parking lot. And parking in this area is at a premium. One of the reviews said they were a single mother with 3 children. And this is supposed to be an organization that is geared toward women. And you're going to tow a single mother's car. $200 tow bill. I went in and talked with the director. This is what the review said. Director told me I could rent a space. Jamie, shout out to you for the dono right there. Joe's Towing and Recovery coming soon to a ghetto near you. Maybe I can ride along with Buddy doing some, what do you call it? The repos. Dale, shout out to you for the dono right there. I appreciate it. Buy your books. Send you school. Still can't make you learn anything. Yes, I am that guy, unfortunately. I thought about trying to put that damn heater together on this live stream. Maybe we'll do it. We're going to get it done this week. It has to happen. Has to happen. Johnny says, did you bet on any of the games? I did not. I am not in a position to be doing any betting. I wanted to bet, but the bet that I wanted to make would have lost, so I'm glad that I didn't. Thank God I'm not the dude on TikTok that I saw who bet on the Browns game. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Buddy put $200,000 on the Browns plus 20. And if you watched that game, the Ravens beat the Browns by like 25 points. He had a good logic behind it. He said, yo, this is an NFL team. He said they should never give any NFL team plus 20. He said, I could be the quarterback and I could cover that. Buddy lost $200,000 on a football game. NS, my God, NS. Oh, God. Here we go. Shout out to NS, man. Dude, thank you, brother. I wanted to call you before I did this live stream, but I literally went from an interview straight into this. I didn't have time. I wanted to catch up with you. It's go time, Joe. Can there be a conspiracy where they're going to rent parking spaces like apartments for rent to hook up the water and electricity. Can there be a conspiracy theory where they're going to rent parking spaces like apartments for rent and hook up water and electricity? I should go in there. That's actually a good point. We should go into this place undercover with the spy glasses on, ask them what it would cost to rent a parking spot for the month. And if they tell me anything crazy, I definitely have to put them out there for that. And I'm not putting the name of the organization out there because, look, it's their property. They can do with it what they will. But if your business closes at 5 o'clock and there's other you're an organization in the community, like you should help the community. Hey, we need to bring in patrons who spend money in the area. Who's going to want to come back if they come to visit this slum city, number one on the most violent cities in my state? Who's going to want to come if they come out here braving all of that shit and have to risk getting their car towed just for parking to go somewhere for dinner? But you're right, NS. We should go try to rent a spot. My storage unit will rent you a parking spot for like $50 or $60 a month in a gated storage facility. What if they try to tell us something more than that in a wide open parking lot? What if we could rent it? We do set up a tent. We go live off the grid in that parking spot. We could bring some attention to this. David in France says, Joe doesn't want NS to miss a live stream. NS is a solid, awesome guy that I've gotten the chance to speak to quite a bit on the phone. Look at this. 10 gifts. NS literally carries the channel at this point. If it wasn't for NS and Dale and the generosity of those that do show love and sometimes unbelievable amounts of love like NS does, I don't know where things would be at, to be honest. NS is a hell of a person, man. And he believes in me. Lowly old me. Quite a bit. The Watched. No, don't go anywhere. I unsubscribed. See, what happened to Watched? Why y'all thanking them? They doing nothing for y'all. I got to go back and see what happened with the Watched. Joe and NS trying monkey see, monkey do. The Watched. I'm sorry that this hurts your feelings here, man. Why would you unsubscribe because somebody is showing generosity to somebody that you watch? And you've watched me for a long time. You've been here for a long, why leave now? The content's been improving. There's a movie on the way. It's crazy, man. Anyways, man, shout out to you, NS. And shout out to all the channel members because we got a shit ton of them now because of NS. Appreciate all that, man. All right, anyway, so like I said, man, I got me some extra favoritism. And I'm going to do a solid in regards to that. I want to try to put together some social media content for this guy. It's something that I'm going to be doing over on Joe Does Stuff, just like I've been doing on After Prison Show, trying to put my foot in the ass of the production quality that I'm bringing to y'all any chance that I can. I'd like to do something similar on the Joe Does Stuff side as well, where I'm able to showcase successful people in business. So if you enjoy that type of stuff, it'll be over there. Hey, Mark, what's going on with you, brother? Shout out to you for being here a long time. Joe Blow, NS, you trying to single-handedly keep APS going? I think that he is. Playing Indy says, when is more Kelly coming? I've got another video of Kelly in the Bammer that I haven't even had a chance to edit yet. When I get up with her, I film 2 videos. Not trying to overdo it, That video will be coming out by the end of the week, I imagine. Today on the agenda for video content, just in case you want to miss it, I do have the video filmed and put together of the guy that I should have never had a conversation with. And then there's another video, me reacting to more prison meals. And I think those videos came to me via Instagram. And then today, I just got an opportunity to do an interview with probably the greatest artist that I've ever seen in my life. He was a prison tattoo artist just like me, except way better. That was a really good interview that I did. You'll be seeing that in the upcoming future. And then, folks, I've got an opportunity to bring somebody to you who you're really going to want to see. Somebody just reached out to me via TikTok where things are going a lot better for me than over here on YouTube. And I like TikTok because people can message me there. Folks, I got somebody you really want me to bring you. I'll be doing that interview hopefully next week. We'll be lining that up. Polar Grizzly Bear, I appreciate the love. Thank you. Out of all the crazy ladies you had, which one was the craziest? I married a crazy one. I look back and shocked how stupid I was. Some bad decisions. Polar Grizzly Bear, what are you talking about? Out of all the crazy ladies you had, which one was the craziest? Every single one of them was crazy, minus my wife. My wife is the anomaly. Thankfully, the mother of our child, and yeah, they were all crazy in their own regards, especially if they were dealing with me. So maybe my wife was a little crazy as well. It is! This is crazy. You know, people are actually getting mad that we are getting love. We ballin', baby. Joe, what if in the dystopia future, I like that. I see what you did right there. We have a guy who was frozen and brought up to 2050. He's awakened to a world where men aren't allowed to have sex. They are only less. I don't know what you're bleeping out with the less. They are only less. Who keep men in chastity belts. Oh, they're only lesbians. Who keep men in chastity belts and milk them for jizz to make baby. A hero saves the day. Okay, NS, I feel like we might be biting a little of the dystopia with that, but I see that you checked it out. To wake up in 2050, could you imagine being frozen in time in 1990 and waking up in 2025? If you woke up today after being frozen in time from 1990, what would you think of this world? I mean, clearly you would have no idea what social media is, and hopefully there would be somebody there to guide you. Like, oh my God, you've just waken up. You've missed a lot. When were you frozen? 1990? Oh, buddy. You might as well be on Uranus, Pluto right now. We are light years ahead, not just in technology, but also in I can't think of the word. You think about this. You try to bring the guy up to speed quickly. Okay, listen, it's 2025. Here's what's going on. Here's what you've missed. And you're trying to hit on all these bullet points with this person quickly, like, you know, you got to do this and can't do that, and you shouldn't say this, and you better not say that. It should almost be like a Key and Peele skit. And by the time you get done explaining everything to dude, there's a moment of pause. I'm thinking like, I don't want to use Steven Spielberg because I'm better than him when it comes to like plot lines. But there's got to be a moment of pause, a dramatic moment of pause, maybe even some ambient noise. And after a couple of seconds, Buddy's like, put me back, freeze me. You can't have me out here. Wake me up when it is 2050. Sort of like that song by Evanescence. Wake me up inside. How's it go? Refreeze me, Freda says. You better bet it. Oh, God. Imagine the people who are watching this live stream who don't want to watch this live stream. Maybe they're watching like, what am I trying to say? So that they can, and I'm like, they're like, oh God, what's NS going to do on this? I read a comment on the last live stream that I did where somebody was like, they're getting tired of NS. And that struck me really screwed up. Because as hard as I try here for the content, NS is basically, I mean, I don't want to, glaze too hard here. But NS is basically like the savior here. You got to understand, it's very much appreciated. And I just wanted to say that. William, shout out to you, man. My contribution for the gay zombie flick. I like the way that you wrote that. Oh, my God. You probably just heard that computer sound. Sorry. Make it happen, Joe. We're working on it, okay? It's coming. And trust me. I've been talking with people, man, let me tell you, and I've had the opportunity to talk with a few people who are near and dear to After Prison Show, and like gotten the opportunity to talk with them about this, like, hey, I know you've probably heard us talking about this, like, what do you think? And everybody that I talk to is like, do it. Do it. Kevin says, I defended you, boy. I appreciate that. You commented on that comment. Thank you, man. Power Toys says, keep that female content rolling. It's super interesting. Yeah, let's go to that real quick, too. We just got the opportunity to introduce and share the story of Kendra. Her story is freaking insane. So, yeah, man. And, shit, I forgot. Man, it's a content-packed week this week. What do we got? I actually had to make a schedule for the content. So, today was the tattoo guy. Tomorrow is another new guy. Wednesday's kind of open. Thursday, I've got another woman with a murder charge. That's going to be crazy. And then between Wednesday and Friday, I've left those kind of open to try to get with some people who we've already been working with. But I ain't going to lie. Things are not looking good. I cannot get in contact with Richard. His phone's going straight to voicemail, and it's been doing so for at least a week now. Today, I just got an opportunity to see the guy Cass, a.k.a. Shoes. I was up at the thrift store talking with them about a filming studio, actually. So, yeah, man. Godfather, what's going on? Shout out to you being up in here. Wet dog in a blanket. I'd lose 5 years catching up on video games alone, dude. Yes. Grub Mud, what's going on, brother? Didn't they freeze Walt Disney? I don't know. Did they? Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you being up in here, man. Hey, Grub Mud, we got to do something too, man. I've been meaning to mention that if you're still up in here, let's do the interview. You got a hell of a story, and it's time. Let's do it. Power Toy says, no Shoes Part 2. It wasn't even on my radar. Not today, it wasn't. No sirree. But he is up at the thrift store working on some things, working on shoes, ironically enough. Wolf, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you being up in here. Dan, what's going on? Shout out to you as well. Am I missing anything? Did I hit on everything? William, appreciate you, brother. Perky, appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I think I hit on everything right there. Oh, yeah, let me address this elephant in the room as well, too. So I think it was Power Toys that asked it earlier. I missed it about the job. Joe, where in the frick is this job at? I hate to say this, but your guess is as good as mine. Now, it was last Wednesday was the first. So Thursday I reached out, said he would get with me this upcoming week. It's Monday. I wanted to reach out first thing this morning, but I didn't want to come across as, desperate, I guess. So I was like, let me just wait Monday, see if he hits me up. He did. He hasn't. So tomorrow, desperation creeps in and I will reach out to him. Oh, my God. NS. Joe, what is your opinion on the paranormal and crazy shit like that? Are you a believer or a skeptic? Man, I mean, just to be honest with you, I want to believe. I do. God, I want to believe. But I am a skeptic, I know that there's people who have had paranormal experiences and everything like that. And I know that maybe if you've had one happen yourself, you'd be, you're more so a believer. Maybe if you saw a video on the internet. Nowadays, you can't tell anything from anything in terms of what's real or not. I think what I would like to do a video. Let's go somewhere that's haunted, like a whatever. Let's spend the night there, and let's see Joe shit his pants on a video or live stream. We live stream it 24 hours in a highly paranormal area. We've actually got one in my local area. There's an old bridge road. Let's look it up. Oh, damn, Brian says, I bet Richard's locked up. He's not, because I look every single day to see who is. But, Brian, I appreciate that. Let me look this paranormal place up. What do you call it? Haunted Road, Virginia. That'll get it. There it is, right there. It's called Crawford Road. It's also listed on dangerousroads.org, whatever that is. The terrifying truth behind the Crawford Road Bridge. Let's look at that. There it is right there, folks. I'm going there for you, NS. We're going to film part of the movie there, as a matter of fact. Okay, let me make sure that I do this the right way. Whew. I'm actually starving. I haven't eaten shit today. I have been on the grind all day. All right, boom. Here we go. Let's talk about it. The terrifying truth behind the Crawford Bridge Road. Look at this thing, man. It's got Jake from State Farm spray painted there. We got some pentagrams and anagrams and all sorts of shit. Got the Pentagon up there and the Octagon. And I don't even know. Ouija boards spray painted. Look, this is where the movie's going to start from. Hear me out. You got a guy running. He's out of breath. He's gassed. We've got a Blair Witch-like camera angle going on. And all of a sudden in the background, you don't know what he's running from. You can't see, but it's a chase, okay? He's been running for a while. Maybe he's disheveled. And all of a sudden in the background, all you can hear is a little Timothy from Mad TV or Stewart. Look at what I can do. Woo! I keep thinking of how the zombies would sound in a gay zombie apocalyptic movie. And everything just sounds too sexual. The moans would be disturbing. But anyways, that opening scene when Buddy gets football tackled like Ray Lewis by a zombie, it takes place right here. I lost my whole train of thought. Let's go back to this. Let's talk about what's going on with this. The terrifying truth behind the Crawford Bridge Road. This is about an hour away from me. Sinister reputation of haunted places are often unearthed. But in this case, of a remote Virginia bridge. And also, when you think about the trailer for the zombie flick, I could voice that. In a world where gay zombies have taken over and no one is safe. I've been bitten! And then you immediately turn into the, oh my God! You immediately turn into, who was the little Dr. Pepper guy? You remember that? What was he? A remote Virginia road in Virginia, historic triangle, holds secrets. Or at least, that's what the storytellers say. We could do it Dateline-esque. Otherworldly phenomena is responsible for events ranging from electrical disturbances to car accidents. Oh my God, when I tell you that we're going to this place and we are going to stage AF out of this. Oh my God, what was that? What was that? Yeah, you got to make me a believer. A real life murder have darkened the spot's already sinister reputation. Bad vibes and negative energy. Make some locals steer clear. We're going there. As soon as the weather clears up, I'm all for it. Clint, shout out to you for the dono right there. Keep it up. Joe, been watching since late 2017. That was the heyday, but we're making a comeback 2025. Don't call it a comeback. Who was the little Dr. Pepper dude? I can't think of his name. Sweets? Was it sweet stuff? Richard says, what occurred to homosexual Dave? Is that what we're referring to him as now? Is that the politically correct way to say that? Dave's actually doing very well. He's got a good job. He's working. But we could hire him for the movie for expertise. No disrespect to him. Redskin Chris, shout out to you, brother. How do you feel about the Pats messing up the number one pick? I'm more mad that they fired Gerard Mayo. Like, what the? You gave the man one season. He is a veteran to the heyday Patriots organization. Robert Kraft says, well, I didn't really want to fire him. Man, y'all did do dirty. You got Joe Milton in there, the third, from Tennessee, balling yesterday. I'm mad about that. But you know what they want? They want one of them other veterans, Mike Vrabel or somebody like that, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't like that. And in terms of messing up the number one pick, who is going to be the number one pick? It's going to be Travis Hunter, right? He's going to be number one. Or it's going to be Cam Ward. I think it didn't – look, the Giants were supposed to be number one. The Patriots were supposed to be number one. Now it's Tennessee. Are they going to take Shedeur Sanders number one? It's going to be an interesting draft. I think it's probably going to be the most watched draft, as a matter of fact. Shout out to everybody, man. We're going in today. MTV, what's going on? I really hope not. I like Richard talking about Brian said, I bet Richard's locked up. I don't know what's going on. And I hate to play devil's advocate. Actually, I'm going to stop saying that because I actually love playing it. Not to be like an asshole, but it's just what I do. When I tried to call him this morning and it went straight to voicemail, I haven't gotten those type of feelings since I had the painting business and a dude tried to ghost me and he blocked my number. I'm wondering if Richard blocked me. When you try to call somebody and go straight to voicemail, sometimes that's a sign of that. Now, I do know where Richard lives exactly. It's an old apartment complex that I used to paint at. The crazy thing is the maintenance man lives right around the corner from him. So if I go there, he's going to try to talk to me, and he's a good guy, but I don't know. I feel like they probably don't want to see me. Plus, I abandoned my box truck in that place. And the last time that maintenance guy called me, I'll never forget it. It was toward the end of the painting business, like when I was trying not to believe that it was over. I get a phone call from this guy, and I'm just like, yes, they're calling me back. Because they were good to me. and it wasn't about work. It was about the box truck. I said, buddy, burn it down. Because I ain't never registered that damn thing. You know me and tags. They're always bad. Dan, hey, Joe, I found a video of an abandoned prison. Two of your interest. I emailed you a link. I'll check that out, man. I appreciate that. I wish I could have an abandoned prison like right here. That would be good. Usually these abandoned prisons are nowhere near me. NS! Joe, now you got the point. I knew you would. Now imagine that the ghosts are ghost dudes of Christmas pastices. That like alive dudes, the living guys are locked into the house. If they can't find a way to destroy the ghost, they will be ghost brides. Could you imagine getting... If we were on Rumble, I could say these things, but I can't. I can't. I'm not even worried about them demonetizing this damn thing. I'm worried about them. Whoo, can you imagine getting your cheeks busted by a ghost? Could you imagine if the movie opened up like that? Like 13 Ghosts. Isn't that a movie? And the opening scene sounded like that Diddy Meek Mill's audio. I don't want to try to reenact that, but you get my drift. That would have people on the edge of their seats. It would bring me back, as a matter of fact, to that time in prison when we had to watch that movie, getting to intake about the candy bar on the pillow. Everybody was like white-knuckled holding on to the bottom of the seat. You'd have the entire theater doing the same damn thing. NS is a godsend. He really is. NS is a lot like you and me. Same age. Been through a lot. Great guy. You know, you guys just see these donations and these wild questions. But legitimately, man, he's just like you and me. And he realizes that more than I do. He's actually been showing me the light, which is crazy. I don't know. So you're losing me with the ghost, and you got to understand that I am ADD. Okay, so to keep me in one place, I'm like a 5-year-old. When you give them some candy, they just ain't gonna sit still. I think if we incorporate ghost into the zombie flick, I think the ghost should be a totally different thing. But I could see there being something there. David says, good video advice. Be like Howard Stern in his early years. Get to the point. Don't elongate your talk about a subject too long. Always be funny and get ideas and answers from other people. David, appreciate the input right there. Child of the Light says money equals the light. I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt. No. Don't hate, child of the light. What type of light are we talking about? Anyways. I mean, when I get more out there and keep it funky, people seem to rock with that. Now, I'm appreciative of it. MTV says, just curious, was Bobo your prison nickname? It was not. Bobo is just a slang term for conversation, kicking the Bobo. If Bobo was my prison nickname, might not have been a good, a boo-boo. Tomato, Bobo boo-boo. You know what I mean? Randy, what's going on, man? I have an idea. Have more guests tell prison stories like you did back in the day. Now not just how they ended up in prison. I love the video you did with Lucky. Hey, man, that's a sleeper video right there. I really had a different idea for the title. I've ripped that video to shreds, posting that all over TikTok. It's done well on TikTok. One of the videos that I posted from that video has got 100,000 views in 2 days. But yeah, trying to do better content-wise. I enjoy the content. Yeah. Oh, shoo. Joe Blow says, you're going to have another kid. I'm 42 years old, buddy. I got a 2-year-old that all he wants to do is chase you, hide and seek, and wrestle, which, look, he gets whatever he wants. You want to wrestle? We doing it. But let me tell you something, man. That 42 shit be whooping my ass. My neck hurts right now. My abdomen hurts right now, and not just from my underlying medical conditions. I'm getting my ass kicked by a 2-year-old. Woo. And that's, again, man, shout out to you, brother, for all the generosity that you show on these live streams. Thank you. The ghosts have to be a separate movie. The ecosystem has one of them like a werewolf movie. The ecosystem has one of them like a werewolf movie with Transformers. On a full man, stick man grows a wig and fangs and heels and goes dude hunting. Movie title, What Transpires. Holy shit balls. Are we going to start a whole series on this? I mean, we've got the werewolf movie, the ghost movie, the zombie movie. And then the fourth movie is when all worlds collide, sort of like Gladiator. By the fourth movie, they've all been apprehended. And we put them in the octagon. It's the goulash, if you will. Which one's more powerful? Oh my God, the fourth movie is they all come together. The most terrifying of them all. If you thought gay zombies was something, and then along came gay ghost, and then gay werewolves, well, buddy, you ain't seen nothing. We've got the frickin' cage match. Marie, shout out to you. Thank you for being up in here. Mark says, do you get paid on TikTok for making videos? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not making a killing over there, so let me not make it sound like that. But I'm doing better on TikTok videos when those videos blow. And it's not every video that I put on TikTok that does well. You need to get a lot of views on TikTok to make some decent money. But I've been doing pretty good. I mean, it's not been, let me just say like this. It definitely helped. It's definitely been helping out. Yeah. So I just hope that TikTok survives next month, which I know that it will. And I like TikTok a lot. Of course, I do long form content. So, and YouTube has always been my thing. And I'm never going to leave YouTube. I will always do YouTube, but I like TikTok for so many more reasons. You can message a creator. Okay, that's like number one. So when I got a video that blows up on TikTok, I get a lot of people messaging me like, yo, hey, man, I was, here's my story. You can't do that on YouTube. On YouTube, if you leave a comment and say, oh, hey, I got a story to share. Okay, here's my email. I can't even put my email link in there because the @ becomes its own thing. And then I like that, all the social medias I like for different reasons, except for Facebook. Facebook is just the weakest link. But TikTok's got everything. You don't even got to watch TV. You can see all your news there. You can see all your sports interviews, highlights. Like, I love that. You hear about things first there. Instagram is a lot more booty clapping, in my opinion. So I don't even really use Instagram much. X is like the cream of the crop in terms of no censorship. I love that. It is sad that mostly what you see up there is the worst of the worst. And then YouTube is my heart. It will always be my heart. It will always be my heart. But I don't think it's going to be much longer before TikTok takes over the world. Yeah. What are you laughing at, child of the light? Oh, you're going, yeah. Okay, I see you're messing with my homeboy, NS. Don't do that, man. Not here. Let me tell you something. If I got to pick and choose. Jacob, what's going on? It should be like an episodic series with the films you're going to do. We've actually talked about that. There's a guy on probably every social media. His name's Country Wayne. I'm not sure if you guys have seen his content, but he does like this soap opera style Tubi movie type of a deal. And he does it in short form, portrait mode, which is actually taking over the world as well, too. I saw a skit, almost looked like a short film, with Matt Damon, like these two big actors, collabing with these two really popular guys on TikTok. And I mean, it looked like a little scene from a movie. Child of the light, I need you to apologize again, though. Say it with your chest. We need to feel it. Maybe all caps would help. Lovell says, go live on Joe Does Stuff. I just filmed a video for Joe Does Stuff today. It's been a little while since I've had a video for there. And it's not like I don't want to have a video for there. I've just not been doing stuff. And the towing incident is going to be some stuff to do. I get to go out and see what's going on with that dude. And that's what I want to do more of is, showcase people in their businesses. Maybe be able to do some stuff with that. Oh, God. All right, so what else? Richard says, yes, I would like to. Oh, man, my chat just crashed. What the hell just happened? There it is. Where is it? Richard says, yes, I would like to hear about the painting business as well. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in, and I've been messaging that guy ever since he had my wife's vehicle up on the tow truck. And he's doing a lot of cool things, so that's going to be cool to showcase. I've got some ideas for that. I'll share this with you as well, too. I'm going to try to utilize the thrift store more, and I'm still working with them. I do their social media, or at least help them with social media videos. I've been putting together a video a week for them at least. They've been gracious enough to allow me to use the thrift store, the recording studio there is a great look and vibe. Loving that. But I'm trying to do more. Haven't pitched them on the idea of having the zombie apocalypse, sort of like a bull in a china shop approach, take place in the thrift store. But I mean, it's a great location to film in. NS, again, with the unbelievable generosity. Joe, you know those young people that wear animal costume fuzzies? I'm trying to think. When I think of something like that, I think of people going to raves. Nowadays, people identify as a chia pet. I'm a Furby. Imagine they aren't guys in costumes. They're all dude-on-dude loving aliens. They catch people using the drones and convert them into fruits or fuzzies. Okay. I'm going to try to skirt this line very gently because of all the Sean Ryan podcast expose shit that just took place last Friday. But if you think about those drones up in the air, chemtrails, if you will, we could have a Men in Black type approach too as well. Didn't we talk about that? We did. A sequel, as a matter of fact, to the movie. Think about the movie 28 Days Later. Terrifying zombie flick. Now you've got 28 years later, the follow-up. I don't know what that movie's going to be about. That comes out this year, I think. But think about a sequel to the gay zombie movie where the zombies evolve. And now you can't tell left from right, up from down. A cloak of invisibility, if you will. Waiting, lurking for an opportune moment to pounce. Your cheeks, that is. What if that's how you get converted in the movie? Oh my God, we've had this wrong the entire time. Yo, what if, hear me out now, you know, Joe, that Rubik's Cube, left, right, up, down, like a cheat code. What if in the zombie movie, it's not that you get bitten to get infected? You get where I'm going with this? I'm gonna toe this line very gently. Just a tip, if you will. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Y'all know where I'm going with that. Carl says, why don't you do a podcast? Get some interesting people on. Haven't the people I've been sharing been interesting? Kelly, Kendra, Lucky, Richard, Ike. The list goes on. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't mind doing a podcast. We've got the ability to do so, especially with the filming studio. And as every time you leave one of these unbelievable donations, I mean, I feel like I should be talking about this for hours. I mean, the amount of generosity that you've shown on this live stream alone is unbelievable. Child of Light, now you're on board. Now you got it. The booty train. There you go. What if it was like a conga line? What if strength really was in numbers and they were all intertwined, connected, if you will? Oh my God! It's a slithering snake of gay zombies. They found a way to get even stronger. They're connected, but not just spiritually, if you get my drift. Holy shit! We've weeded the pack, that's for sure. Justin says, I love every prison show. I appreciate you loving it, man. I love it as well. Playing Indies says, Joe, ADD brain has been activated. I was probably talking about something and completely lost my whole train of thought. NS says, NS is way out there. That's where he found the cash flow creativity. Man. Yeah. Brian says, Joe, drop a tab of acid and type up a script. You know what? Let's do that, so to speak. The 2025 version of dropping a tab of acid. We're going to ask ChatGPT to write a script for us. Let's see how PC this is about to be. Okay, ChatGPT. Write an entire movie script and don't skimp out on the details. I want you to write me a movie script about a gay zombie apocalypse, start to finish. Something went wrong. Oh, I'm on a VPN, that's why. I thought it immediately clapped back like clerical error. It's not going to happen. Retry. Oh my God, folks. It's writing the narrative. What are you saying? Sure, here's a fully fleshed out script. Oh my God. You can't be mad at me. I ain't write the shit. Here we go. Oh my God. Look, folks, we got a full-on movie script. Wait, that's it? That's the movie? Let's turn this bitch into an Audible book. NS again. Everyone who will watch NS and Joe movie, press 1. There we go. Let's get a metrics here. Not a single 2 up in the house. Merchant of England, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you being here. 80. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. What's going on? King Bones, shout out to you. Playing Indie says use Google Gemini. I don't even know what that is. I know it's another AI, but like, is it an app? Do I got to download it? Let's go with this script and let me just read it to you. So I asked ChatGPT to write the script for the gay zombie apocalypse, start to finish. Don't skimp out on the details. That's what I asked. Sure, here is a fully fleshed out script for your movie concept. I'll keep it concise enough to fit the medium here. Oh, I see that line that you're trying to toe right there. Any 2s at all? Not a 1. Playing Indie says you should cook NS lunch. Yeah. Strange Kitty said 2. While giving enough details for characters, plot, and emotional beats. The title of the movie that ChatGPT came up with was called Undying Love. A horror, comedy, romance. 120 minutes. How are you going to give me a runtime on the movie, but you only gave me, well, you actually, oh my God. Holy shit, it kept going. Folks, hey, that joint got a little deep. NS, I'm going to send you this blueprint right here. We ain't even going to write this shit no more. Big J said he ain't watching the movie neither. Let me tell you something. If we put this thing together, it don't even matter whether you watch it or not. The controversy that this shit's going to, I mean, just think of the headline on Good Morning America. The most famous ever, or at least used to be, this is the headline. Now, mind you, this is all in italics. The most famous ever, or at least used to be, prison content creator deviates off the paved road. Takes the unbeaten path. No, did he? That's the headline still going. And creates a gay zombie apocalypse that ruffles a few feathers. Shit. Could you imagine us going on The View with this? What would Whoopi do? Sorry, I know I got a little bit out there. Oh my God, NS with these gift donos, man. I mean, these gift memberships, dude. You're too much, man. You are too kind. Ryan's still trying to get me to do the acid. All right, let's read the script here. Initial apartment night. This is the opening scene, The World Before. The screen opens on a cozy apartment in the heart of San Francisco. What? You couldn't have picked a better location. Lucas, 29, a witty yet cynical artist, and his boyfriend, Raphael, 31, a pragmatic ER nurse, are hosting a small dinner party with their tight-knit queer friend group. Folks, I'm reading what ChatGPT has written for our script. There's wine, laughter, playful debates about whether the zombie genre has been exhausted in media. I don't know where you're going with this. As Raphael argues for the emotional possibilities of the undead, Lucas mocks. And it literally has like script now. Lucas, right, because The Walking Dead really prepared us for a nuance of flesh-eating drama. Raphael, one day you'll eat those words, literally. Good God, NS 20 gift memberships? Man, I feel like we got Aiden Ross up in here. Yo, everyone's a member now. Like, how you like them apples? Now you all get early access to the videos. Thanks to NS. Dread, what's going on? Shout out to you, like and subscribe. Appreciate the kind words right there, man. Living with ADHD. How do I get a gift membership? It's literally luck of the draw, how that works out. The camera pans out to their bustling street. A strange green haze slowly creeps over the city. They drop the bomb. NS. I literally think ChatGPT has been listening to our phone calls. Probably others have been as well, too. All right, now we go to the inciting incident. Later that night, Raphael is called into work for a mysterious outbreak. Luke is slightly tipsy, stays behind to sketch. As he doodles, the TV blares breaking news, reports of aggressive behavior in the city center. Suddenly, screaming erupts from the street. Lucas looks out the window to see chaos, people running, biting, and transforming. Lucas locks the door just as Raphael calls, panic in his voice. Raphael on the phone. Stay inside. This is something else. I'll be home soon. Holy shit, this script is good. Act 2, the outbreak escalates. Raphael doesn't return. Lucas ventures outside the next day in search of him. The city is in ruins. Crazy how that can happen overnight. Zombies roam the street, gray-skinned with faint green veins glowing under their flesh. Lucas encounters Sage, a new character. 27. A non-binary survivalist. I don't even know what that means. Armed with a baseball bat and an endless supply of snark? Is that a drug? Sage, welcome to the apocalypse, Picasso. Hope you brought snacks. You know, what's the word that they use that's a little tone deaf? Probably the worst analogy I could use right there. Together, they navigate through the city, dodging zombies and scab. They don't mention anything about these gay zombies. Okay, we're dodging all we're dodging everything here. I think what they did was they gave me a movie about two gay guys and a non-binary person in a zombie apocalypse. I think that ChatGPT did not understand the assignment. It's clearly evident. However, maybe we could take some of this. Let's see. We've got some other characters that come into play. I won't read you this entire thing because it's literally a couple of pages long. We've got Ella, 25, an adrenaline junkie drag queen. Oh my God, they did miss they got the assignment wrong. It was only the gay people that survived. Everybody else turned into a zombie. That's wild how that was flipped like that. Marcus, 33, a brooding ex-military man harboring a tragic past. Okay, this group bands together, each bringing unique skills to the table. We'll learn from that and build from it. She who sees what's going on, shout out to you. Derek, what's going on? Mr. Guerrero, shout out to you. That's me. Thank you. Ronald, what's going on? I'm seeing a bunch of codes going on. Are you trying to hack us? What we doing? NS, appreciate everything, man. I'm going to give you a shout in just a little bit because I'm going to have to get ready to wrap this thing up. And I'm getting ready to get close to the end of it. So let me just get to a point to wrap this thing up. So today, folks, I'm going to be sharing with you one of two videos up in the Bammer. Reacting to what prisoners are eating in prison is actually a really good video. I'll probably go with that one. That's the better of the two, especially for all of you who took the time to rock with this live stream. Because the other video I got is the accidental conversation with a chomo. I already talked that story on the live stream, the last one that we did. No need to go back. I'll share that. That's a filler video, basically. But I got a lot of stuff in the Bammer. Got another Kelly video. Got a big interview that I just did today. And shit, I filmed. Oh, man. I got another pretty controversial video as well. I just filmed that this morning. I forgot about that. Folks, as I get ready to wrap this up, I want to say, thank you guys for rocking with me on this live stream, for rocking with me on these live streams. NS especially, this guy is a godsend, and he is a savior of After Prison Show. It's actually been a thought of mine to do a video glazing the shit out of this dude, no Diddy, but legitimately, if it wasn't for him and other generous people, you guys got to remember, when I blew up on YouTube back in 2016 is when it first started for me. Immediately thereafter, we had to live stream. YouTube removed all ads. I won't even say for why, because I know. Well, it was the adpocalypse, if you guys remember that. It's the same thing basically these days. I'm live streaming for my life like a R. Kelly interview. I'm fighting for my life, y'all. Patrick says AI is woke. There's no doubt in my mind that it is. Fun and Game says Oscars are sure to follow. That would never happen. We would never stand on any stage to receive any awards for a movie or a series of movies or series of shows like this. They're not going to. No, they're not. NS says, Joe Chat, AI is created by fruits. It will sabotage anything cool. They just do it that way. I can see your rationale there. You know, they have to make it whatever they got to make it. So I get it. But what if it wasn't, though? What if somebody created an AI? NS, you're a smart guy. Here's one for you. An AI that wasn't woke. Okay, you know, whatever you would name an AI like that. Tell me how it really is. And that joint just went off. Well, yeah, man, that would be crazy. Folks, I hope that I didn't drop the ball on this live stream, meaning that I wasn't too all over the place. I got a feeling I probably was. Just a little bit between you and me. I've been dealing with the manicness quite a bit as of late. The sleep has been eluding me. It's the craziest thing in the world to try to sleep and your mind just will not stop. I used to think that it was anxiety. It's not. It's manicness. That's what your boy has amongst so much. So sometimes when I'm trying to lay down to sleep, my mind just don't shut off. And it feels like crippling anxiety, but it's just these thoughts of just any random freaking thing. And sometimes that probably translates over into these live streams. So I do apologize if I came across that way. And S says, yes, Terminator AI, Skynet. Wasn't their goal to just obliterate the earth? Old Skynet. Shout out to Terminator, man. Light years ahead of its time. Anyways, I've got a video coming for you guys later today. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you take the time to check it out. And, hey, if you've missed any of the content as of late, scroll through the channel. There's some really good shit. The interview with Kendra was a powerhouse. The last Kelly video, this last Lucky video yesterday, some really good content. And I've been enjoying it, and I'm going to continue working my ass off in regards to that. I'm going to do another live stream maybe later on in this week. I doubt I'll get a chance to do one tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for taking the time. Shout out to all the channel members. NS, I mean, you made damn near everybody in here a channel member. So a very special shout out to my friend, NS, who has definitely been showing your boy the light. And so much generosity, and to everybody else as well. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I look forward to sharing more with you guys real soon. I'm going to wrap this up for now. So until then,